Well, I mean, I think that we could point to a number of our guys and say that they more than got the job done tonight. We called upon some guys in the bullpen to come in after Odo, and they did it. They got the job done against one of the best teams in baseball, one of the most potent lineups you're going to find, and we got some really nice, really good ABs from a lot of different guys throughout the lineup, and different points picked us up. It was a very nice night.
Jake Odorizzi seemed a little frustrated when he came out of the ball game, but I mean, he just kept one of the best hitting team in baseball relatively quiet. Do you like seeing that frustration, knowing that he probably wanted to go a little longer, but it's still very impressive outing?
He threw the ball really, really well. I think knowing Odo, I've known him for a long time, and he expects a lot of himself, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And that's what gets him where he needs to be. That's why he's a really good major league pitcher, and I wouldn't expect him to change at this point. So I'm perfectly okay with any of that. But I think more than anything else, he just wants to execute as well as he possibly can. And even when he executes really well, sometimes he still gets mad at himself, and that's okay. But no, he threw the ball very, very well.
The Astros team doesn't make a lot of mistakes. They did tonight, and you guys took advantage. Is that just a perfect example of, good teams take advantage of other good teams when they have those miscues? Yeah, I mean,
all the way around. I mean, I think, not every team's going to play a clean game every single night, and I think a team like this team we're playing right here, I mean, even when they don't play clean baseball, they still have a chance to always come back and to always do something. They have arms that can keep you right where you're at, and they have the kind of offense that can strike very, very quickly. So I think we might have had a nice night, both on the mound, in the batter's box. I mean, overall, it was a good overall night for us.
And how impressive was Jorge Polanco?
I mean, I don't know what else you can say. I mean, we talk about him being hot. I don't know. He's swinging the bat well, but I mean, it's the quality of these ABs. I mean, we talk about it every day before the game and every day after the game, but he gives himself an opportunity because he swings at good pitches, and he finds a way to get the barrel on the ball on a very, very consistent basis. And he doesn't change his approach very much. He goes up there and does what he does well, and it's working.
How critical was Rosie's play there to keep what could have been a lot bigger inning from going any worse?
Yeah, another example of Rosie's contributions defensively. I mean, he's showing us that he can be one of the best defensive left fielders, but outfielders in the game. That's what kind of athlete he is, and he's done it in a number of different ways. He's shown us the ability to get to balls, to cut balls off, and sliding catches, making very, very good decisions as far as where he's going to throw the ball and when. I mean, he's been really good, and it's something that he made a point to talk about and want to spend some time on in spring training, and he's taking a lot of pride in it, and I think you can see it in the energy that he's displaying when he's out there in the field. It's been pretty awesome.
You've never seen Buck get thrown out before. Were you shocked as he seemed to be?
Well, I mean, that's a pretty incredible streak, and I've never heard of a streak like that. I don't know the record book. I don't know off the top of my head anything like that, but his ability to make a decision, steal a base, it's basically unparalleled, and I think I wouldn't be surprised if he started up a new streak tomorrow. But I think it's an opportunity for him to smile and all of us to kind of acknowledge what an impressive feat it is that he's accomplished.
Impressive throw, too, to nail.
It takes a lot of things to go right to throw him out, and I don't think we're going to see it, I knock on wood, but, with just how good he is at it, when you do see it happen, and we have, no one in this room's seen it very much, the pitcher has to be pretty quick to the plate. The catcher has to make a good throw. I mean, it has to be right there. Everything has to go right. And I think we're going to continue to let him put pressure on the defense and make his own decisions out there and let him do his thing.
Said before the game, you still think the quality of this team's at-bats have a ways to improve as things heat up. Given the groove that your lineup seems to be in right now, how much And in what ways is there improvement still left to be done?
Well, I mean, this is the big leagues, and the pitchers that you face are, I mean, they can do some things, and they're good at what they do too. So, you know, I say that knowing that, you know, hitters generally like to hit when it's not 25 degrees out, you know, kind of in the weather that we played in most of the time. But I don't know how the at-bats as a whole, as a collective group, can be much better through 20 games. I don't know if we could hope for anything more than what we've seen. I think, you know, the fact that our guys are motivated to always be better at what they do, you know, they're going to search for that. But, I mean, it's hard not to be very pleased sitting here with what we've seen through this period of time.